Welcome to One India News Hour. 5G is not only about handling existing systems more efficiently, but also to cater new possibilities. The mobile platform is already the biggest technology platform in history and has already overtaken PC and mobile computing. It is expanding beyond smartphone applications. 5G could make it bigger to further transform societies and industries. This technology evolution is expected to enable new services, connect new industries and devices, and empower new user experiences to support expanded connectivity needs for the next decade and beyond. It is envisioned that a national program built around the evolution of this technology will help India address the digital divide in a timeline that meets the aspirations of the government. Adoption of 5G will require substantial investment in more downstream innovation than previous generations of communication systems. New business ecosystems are expected to emerge in which a multiplicity of players will meet, compete and work together. This will open opportunities to startups and smaller ecosystem players which will eventually profit from the innovation capabilities offered by networks providing open interfaces to develop network apps and services. The battle between operators is now over the user experience in urban environments with high traffic volumes per square kilometer. The wireless communication services are expected to expand into new market segments to facilitate the digital economy, that is smart grid, e-health, intelligent transport systems, traffic control, agriculture, retail, trade and tourism, which would bring requirements beyond what can be addressed in today's 3G or 4G connected environment. Let's look into today's headlines in One India. India will have its own search engine, QMamu. India's first private search engine has been developed and it is ready to be launched tomorrow, that is on the 72nd Republic Day, that is 26th January of 2021. This easy-to-use and fast-running native search engine has been named QMamu, which allows users to access different features like web, images, videos, news, shopping on one search engine. This search engine is the first search engine made in India which can be run on any device and any browser. The search engine is user-friendly and portable for Windows and Linux operating systems. Government might provide tax deductions for work-from-home employees, says PwC India. The government could look at providing deductions for expenses incurred by salaried employees while working from home in the upcoming budget as it looks to boost demand as per PwC India. Rahul Garg, senior tax partner PwC India, said while addressing a pre-budget session, the demand creation is particularly focused on money being given or left in the hands of the individuals. 31 held for running fake call center in Delhi. Many odd businesses have been started during the pandemic by the job users. The Delhi Police Cybercrime Unit has busted an illegal call center and arrested 3 persons from the Lakshminagar area in Delhi. The 31 people arrested include 30 women for allegedly running a fake call center and cheating people on the pretext of getting them jobs in banks. A raid was conducted and the mastermind Amit Kumar was arrested along with his 2 associates identified as Megha and Bhavna. Police said that the accused accessed the debit or credit card details of the victims after providing them a link to pay for job registration. Police have also seized 48 mobile phones. ED finds involvement of Chinese nationals in online betting scam in India. The ED has started a probe into Chinese companies associated with the online betting, cheating people in India and transferring the proceeds of the crime to China through multi-layered and technical transactions involving cryptocurrency. The firms allegedly laundered 1,100 crores from just 2 accounts. After a Chinese national, Yan Hao, was arrested, the ED made him the prime accused in the case and named Delhi-based Jagadamba Trading Company and 2 Gurugram-based companies, DokiPay Technology and Linkyun Technology, to be involved. Samsung to invest $10 billion in the chip-making plant in the US. Samsung is considering spending over $10 billion for building its most advanced logic chip-making plant in the US. It is in discussions to locate a facility in Austin, Texas. The investment, it hopes, will win more American clients to help it catch up with industry leader Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. It has the aim to start the plant's constructions this year, install major equipment from 2022 and start operations as early as 2023. Apple is planning to thinner, lighter MacBook Air with magnetic charger. Apple is planning to make the new MacBook Air version smaller by shrinking the border around the screen with the same model of 13 inches. The new computer is planned to be released, which might be released during the second half of this year or in 2022. It will include Apple's MagSafe charging technology and the next generation version of the company's in-house Mac processors. The new laptop will reportedly be the higher-end version of the current MacBook Air. ED to probe Chinese lending apps including Razorpay and Paytm. The Enforcement Directorate, that is ED, and Criminal Investigation Departments, that is CID, of various state police forces are going to launch investigations against over 20 Chinese lending apps. The Chinese fintech startups include Snap IT Loan, Bubble Loan, GoCash and Flipcash. The investigations are to start on more than 24 Chinese lending firms. ED has asked Paytm Razorpay to stop supporting such Chinese loan apps along with cutting their ties and dealings with such companies. Ex-Google executives joined with IITians to create Niva search engine. As Google becomes a common tool for many users across the globe and search engines are ready to impose too many regulations and tax burdens on the company, several consumers, corporations and countries are now looking for an alternative search engine which does not show them ads or steals their personal data. Sridhar Ramaswamy and Vivek Raghunathan have formed a team of 45 employees already working on the search engine and will start the rollout of Niva by mid-2021. NTT to invest rupees 1,000 crores to build up data center in Greater Noida. NTT Limited has acquired 6-acre land in Greater Noida to set up a data center with an investment of rupees 1,000 crores. It has 10 data centers across 4 major cities in the country. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath-led state government is also formulating a policy push to attract more investments from data center builders in Noida. The data center is a part of a 25-acre big special economic zone, that is SEZ, which also houses IBM. The data center would require an electricity supply of 70 megawatts. NTT Data's Global Data Center division had recently launched a new data center in Mumbai and had recently acquired domestic data center firm NetMagic. Biranchi Mahapatra appointed as CEO of Information and Connected Systems in Spark Minda. Indian auto component manufacturer Spark Minda has appointed Biranchi Mahapatra as CEO for Business Vertical 2, Information and Connected Systems, that is wiring, harness, sensor and cluster products, and as a member to the executive committee of the group. Mahapatra will be driving business transformation and establishing synergy and growth roadmap for the information and connected systems. Summing up, there is a need to create a new generation of network systems and radio technology which could deliver extreme broadband, ultra-robust, low-latency connectivity and massive machine-to-machine networking and create a seamless platform for the Internet of Things. It is expected that next-generation technology, that is 5G, will handle vast variations in different use cases. However, different use cases will have different spectrum requirements in terms of frequency, coverage, bandwidth, etc. 5G is not only about handling existing systems more efficiently but also caters for new responsibilities and use cases, many of which are yet not known. It is envisaged that 5G will be catering for the scalability and adaptability across extreme variations in consumer requirements. New demands for new businesses and industries will create diverse requirements and will therefore lead to a newer architecture. 5G needs to aim for a truly edgeless connectivity where devices are no longer just endpoints and a unified air interface for all spectrum and services. This will create a unified platform designed for expanded connectivity in the next decade and beyond with improved cost and energy efficiency. So, 5G is not just a new generation but a new kind of network anticipated around 2022 that will transform the role of wireless. With this, let's wind up for the day, but do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned and have a nice day.